and they had like 10 of them just pulled out. It's like that meme where they say like, let's just take the warning labels off and let, you know, humanity sort itself out. That's like this, but with shoes, I feel like. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica and I created Dolled Up by Jay. So in today's video, I want to do the hot and not new releases for bags and shoes for Chanel, Balenciaga, Fendi, and Gucci. I already did this video for Valentino. We talked about Saint Laurent, we talked about Bottega, and we talked about Dior new releases. So now this is part 2. If you haven't seen the first part, I will link it below. And without further ado, let's get to the video. Okay, so first I'm going to start with Chanel. I saw this vanity case on their website. So this is $4,800 US, and this is gold hardware and white lambskin leather. I think this honestly looks really cool. I think the Chanel vanity cases are honestly just like iconic and beautiful and really cool, and you don't see them on people like too often. They are harder to find. So I think this is a really cool rendition. The only thing is white leather and winter doesn't really go for me, so I would really like to see this in like a black version. And then also the gold hardware on the front just looks like it's just going to be like scratch central, so I don't really know in terms of like investment wise if this bag is a good choice, because it's just going to probably scratch up. But I do think it is really cute, and if you are like someone who's a collector, it might be something that you just want to have and you might wear it once in a while anyways. But I don't know if this is like super practical. I just thought it was cool and I wanted to mention it. Okay, in the next bag they are bringing back, this is their flat bag in the embroidered shearling. So this is a lambskin and shearling bag. It's got pearls and silver tone metal. The price is upon request on the website, although I remember last year I think it was about 10,000 US dollars for last year's version. So pretty insane considering this is a pure white shearling bag. It's gonna just attract so much dirt and dust and debris, and it just looks like a nightmare in my opinion. I haven't seen it on anybody here in Dubai. Maybe I will, I'm not sure. I don't think it's super practical. I just thought I would mention it. The next, they have these beautiful high boots. These are stunning. These are like a knee-high boot. It looks like a riding boot, so it's not an over the knee. On the model, it looks like it just comes to the knee. It was really hard to get a photo off the website. It kept like, the graphics kept moving, so sorry the photos aren't the best. These are 2,100 US, which honestly, I thought they would be more because they're Chanel, but I do love how it has like the double C logo just on the toe. They're very understated. They're not super like logo mania in your face. If you're not about that, then these are going to be perfect for you, and I think they are so beautiful. Okay, the next is just this little mini messenger bag in grained calfskin. I just think it's beautiful and really cute and timeless, and I just had to mention it. And yeah, it's just lovely. Okay, next on to Gucci now. Honestly, I didn't even know if I wanted to add Gucci into this video, but I know it's still popular, so I wanted to discuss. Personally, I have not liked any bags from Gucci in the last while. Like, I have the travel duffel and I love that, and I do love the monogram print on that. It's super timeless, but it was really hard to even find one bag to mention for you guys that I liked. And I searched online, I looked in stores, I don't know, there's something, they just really need to revamp the brand right now. There's no bags that I'm seeing that I'm like, oh, that's the next it bag. They just are not hitting the mark, in my opinion. And we all know how I feel about the Marmont. Just not a fan at all. They've done a new rendition. It's the Gigi Marmont mini top handle bag. So now you can get the Gucci Marmont in a top handle variety. I think it's a bit cute. It's got the white. You can also get it in black. The price is $24.75 US. So I mean, like Saint Laurent, their bag prices haven't gone up crazy compared to like Chanel and Dior, but I really just don't like the Marmont logo. I'm not sure. I'm not a huge fan of it. My travel bag has the Marmont, but it's not like super in your face. It's not a focal point of the bag. But having a bag with that, I don't know, there's just something about it. I really just don't like that logo. It's not for me. I used to want one of the belts, and now I'm just like, no way in hell. It's not for me. If you like it, let me know in the comments. It might be a bit of a polarizing opinion, but I think a lot of people are kind of like over this range. Okay, the next, I did find this Horsebit 1955 mini bag. So it has white and brown trim available. It's $3,075 US, so it is a bit more up there. I did find that this bag is actually a bit cute. It looks like it could be a nice crossbody for like day use. I do like the old school retro print, the like the monogram print that they have. I think it is really nice and timeless, and some people think it's like old lady, but I think it's really cool and nice. So I did find this bag is actually nice, but trust me, like I really haven't been loving anything else that they've been putting out. It was hard to find even this on the website. Pair of shoes I wanted to mention from them. This is the ankle boot with the double G. I get this in black with the gold Gucci logo, the Marmont logo. I prefer the Valentino version of these boots that are quite similar, although the Valentinos are not quilted. These look like they have quilting on them. I do think that they are like, they're cute, they're all right. They're $13.60 US for these boots. They're okay. The monograms, in my opinion, are just like god awful and horrible. I don't know, for some reason the monogram with the Marmont logo in a boots variety, I just really hate it. I'm not behind it. Okay, next let's go to Fendi. So Fendi has this new range called Fendi First. These bags, honestly, at first I saw them and I was like, okay, interesting, but I think they're cool, like they're a moment. I think that these are really cool, and they have these in all different colors. There's like a nude one, there's a brown, I believe there's a black. They have this pink sheepskin that I wanted to show. I just thought it was so cute. It's definitely like kind of more of a collector's item. You have to be really careful not getting it dirty, but I think it is quite nice. And it's just something different. Like I like how Fendi just keeps kind of like reinventing themselves. For the longest time, you know, the Fendi monogram was really trending with the baguettes and everything. And then the peekaboo bags became popular. Those are really cool. I saw some really beautiful varieties in Milan in the exotics. And there were these ladies, I went into the flagship boutique. It was like 3 levels. There were these ladies and they had like 10 of them just pulled out in all of these exotic like crocodile and python, and they were like bright yellow and bright blue and bright pink, and they were really, really cool. And it was cool to see them like walk by, and I was like, oh, I want to ask them like what they're getting. They're so nice. But I think it's cool how they have that traditional side of Fendi where there's like, yes, the peekaboo, yes, the monogram, but then now they have this new line of like the bags like this that are a little bit more geometric, a little bit more, you know, whimsical, a little bit more fun, kind of almost like a nod to the Bottega, like I forget the name, but it's like the dumpling bag. People have kind of nicknamed it on YouTube. It looks like a big dumpling. It's just like a clutch. This kind of reminds me of the Fendi version of that, and a little bit more like refined, but still cool for like social media. And then the next item from Fendi, this is their Sunshine Shopper. I think these bags are so nice and beautiful, and I love the top handles on them. I love the stitched logo. They had this in a sheepskin as well. Obviously, sheepskin is not going anywhere for winter, as we're seeing across all these different designers. This is a pre-order item at the moment. It is quite expensive. It is $48.70 US, and it's definitely going to attract, I mean, a lot of dirt. It's sheepskin and on a bag. I mean, what are we really expecting here? But it is still cool nonetheless. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I thought I'd include it anyways. They also do have this now. It's a light brown leather variety, and then it's a Fendi logo in python. It's not real python, it's python print, FYI. So you can get that for $33.60 US. I saw these sandals in London. I actually saw a lot of really cool things from Fendi in London. They had like beautiful clothes, like beautiful sweaters. It was beautiful, like not even all monogrammed. It was just really, really nice items. And I saw these sandals. These are in pink mink, and they also have them in white sheepskin. Ever since I got those YSL mink sandals, I've been noticing more and more kind of fur sandals popping up. And I know it is a little bit controversial, but I'm just showing you them anyways. I think they're cute. And I do think that the Fendi logo on the heel, it's kind of like a reverse heel, and I think that's really cool. And I'm interested to see how do you walk in those. Like, it's a bit interesting. It's completely asymmetrical. And then I saw them again yesterday in the Dubai Mall, and I thought that they were pretty cool, so I had to mention them here. White sheepskin in a bag gives me nightmares. I can't imagine walking around in white sheepskin shoes. God forbid it rains and you're walking around any sort of city where there's any molecule of dirt around you. Oh my God. Okay, so that's all I have for Fendi at the moment. And now let's go on to, last but not least, Balenciaga. Ever since Kim Kardashian had her Met Gala, you know, week, and all those crazy outfits we saw with endless memes now about, you know, it's like Kendall Jenner, and then the meme, it's like me, and then it's like me asking my rich dad for money again, and it's like my social anxiety and like all these things, and it's like the dark shadow. It's just hilarious. So ever since that happened, I think that was a really smart PR move, because now Balenciaga is gonna blow up more than it already has. Specifically with the hourglass top handle bag, I wanted to mention in one of her looks, she did wear that bag in all rhinestones, and I tried to find it online. It is sold out. It was $47.75 US. If you are curious about the price of that bag she was wearing, that is a really cool bag. I think that it's interesting because the Balenciaga City bag has had a resurgence lately. I did mention that as well in my bags out of style video that was probably 8 months old now. So now that bag is actually coming back, and they've got different varieties that I don't think they have the tassels as much. Maybe they took the tassels away. I might be mistaken, but that bag is coming back now. I don't love it still. It's not really for me. It's a little too like bohemian looking, but that bag is coming back. However, the hourglass bag, when I first saw it, I thought it looked a little bit cheap when I saw it like in people's photos, because I saw someone wearing a white one and I was like, I don't know, I think I just don't like white purses or white shoes. I think it's just my own bias. But they have it in this fabulous forest green, dark blue, black and brown. It's like an embossed crocodile leather, so it's really, really cool. And also the price point for the luxury handbag market, it's not outrageous, even considering all of the PR lately around Balenciaga. These bags are $23.10 US, so still definitely way below the likes of Dior and Chanel and Hermes. I just think that this embossed look specifically looks really, really nice. Okay, what I don't think looks nice are these following shoes. Oh my Lord. Okay, so first off, let's start with this x-pander sneaker. For $1,500 US, you can look like a cyborg that's, you know, gotten your feet replaced or something. It just makes me uncomfortable, these shoes. I can't even believe, like, I know that they're gonna be seen on Instagram, influencers and people like that. It's just crazy to me. And the price point too, probably because they didn't make as many as say the triple S model of sneaker that's been so popular. Those are really heavy, by the way. I just don't love these. I hate them so much. These are definitely in the not category for this video. Okay, next are these sneakers that are just so ugly. I can't believe. This is like where fashion takes, they just really mess with you. You know what I mean? They're like, let's make the ugliest possible thing and put a really big price tag on it, and let's just see who buys it. Let's just leave it there and just see what happens. It's like that meme where they say like, let's just take the warning labels off and let, you know, humanity sort itself out. That's like this, but with shoes. I feel like it's just so bad. So this is the runner sneaker, $11.50 US. It basically looks like a dirty old sneaker that like your dad would have in the shed or the closet just for doing like yard work. And they're just so ugly. They have all these different colors available. They're all equally hideous. I don't even know like who would wear these in general. Like I really never really liked the triple S, to be honest with you. They're just too clunky for me. I never got into the clunky sneaker trend personally, but no shade. If that's your style, no problem. People can definitely rock them. I just don't understand this though. Like they're just so ugly. Okay. And the last item, this is just so weird. I really don't understand. I could definitely probably see Kim Kardashian rocking these, or like Cardi B, or, you know, famous celebrities like that just wear that crazy stuff for like the clout and everything. This is the women's tight booty in beige. This heel on this just looks so weird. Like if I can't figure out how to walk in those Fendi ones, what is this? Like the heel comes out the opposite way, and it looks like kind of an IKEA chair that like hasn't been assembled properly, like you didn't do it properly enough. It just, I don't know, I just can't with these. These are just so awkward to me. I mean, they're still doing like the typical sock look, but in a boot variety, but the heel is just so weird. I can't really endorse it as much. All right, guys, that's all I have for today for new releases for hot and not shoes and bags. I really hope you enjoyed it. Definitely leave me a comment below. I would love to hear your opinion on some of these items. Let me know if you love or hate any of them, and consider subscribing as I post new fashion videos every single week. Okay, guys, have a good day. Bye.